Hey, if you're seeing this, it is a divine synchronicity, okay? I have your spirit guides here with me, and they're telling me that there's something amazing coming in your love life, okay? I am like tingling because what you are going to experience in the next few days will be mind blowing. Now, I want to start by saying that this is a timeless reading, so whenever this finds you, it doesn't matter when I posted it. Whenever it finds you, which is always in divine timing, that's when it takes effect, okay? So I want to start by saying that if by chance you're seeing this before February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, that is the luckiest day to manifest love because Venus is going to be the brightest it will be in the sky all year long, okay? I'm going to talk about how to use that to manifest the love of your life at the end of this video. But in the meantime, I'm going to let you know what your ideal soulmate, what they would tell you right now if they could tell you anything. The person you are supposed to be with, the person you are destined for, who's also destined for you, who's manifesting you just like you're manifesting them. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I have the rose quartz here. I'm even wearing pink that like literally matches this. I just realized there's just so many vibes of love going on. And this is the year, okay? So I'm seeing the Queen of Wands. It came out with the 10 of Wands. You are a go-getter. I feel like you're a go-getter. You're someone who, you don't sit around and wait, okay? You like to stay busy. And I feel like you're somebody who, you're okay being on your own. You don't necessarily need love. And honestly, to me, it kind of feels almost scary because it's giving up a part of ourself to be with someone else. It's like we feel like we have to give up a part of ourselves, a part of who we are, to like compromise for this other person. It's honestly, it's giving me, whenever we grew up, we kind of had a toxic example of what marriage could look like. So maybe our parents didn't get along, or they had an ugly divorce, or maybe you just had a single parent growing up and they really instilled it to you how they don't need anyone else and they can do it all on their own. Whatever the story may be, it's affecting you to this day. And I feel like it's almost like we're hyper independent, which independence is good, but hyper independence is not good. We need people. Like we need at least one person, right? And so it's okay to kind of give and take and be a little dependent at times. And I feel like you're lacking that. You're hyper independent. So the idea of love sounds great. The idea of having companionship and having a partner sounds great, but letting it in, that's a whole different story. That is scary. Okay, look at that. The Three of Swords came out. A lot of us might even be struggling from a past love situation to where we just were completely heartbroken and shattered. And we're afraid to go through that again because that was a hard one to go through. So we're like, maybe like every relationship ends that horribly and you're like, you know what? I don't need the stress. I could stay single. I could be happy like this, which is true. We can be happy, but we're all destined for love. Like we all want love deep down. So it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this, finding happiness through protecting ourselves. It's okay to be vulnerable because love can be a beautiful thing, okay? So let's find out what your soulmate would tell you and how you can find that soulmate. I'm gonna let you know that also. Now, I'm gonna start by saying I have these love confession cards. These are the cards, I made these, and these all have different phrases and confessions from your soulmate, from your love. They're all different, okay? Some are good, some are bad. Not bad, but just hard to hear, but it's like the truth. So that's what these have in them. So let's just set an intention to ask this soulmate of ours who we're destined to be with, who the universe, who God, who our spirit guides already have their eyes on this person. They already know that you're supposed to be with this person. What would they tell us? Like if this person's soul could give us a little bit of insight into them about how they'd be for us or just anything or what they'd want to tell us, like what would that be? Let's set that intention right now and this one wants to come out. I still care about you and I'd like to reconnect if you're open to it. This is making me feel like this is someone you've met already. It makes me feel like this could be like a friendship we've had and it never like turned into anything. The next card underneath it says, I knew you were my soulmate the first time I laid eyes on you. So these cards, that's like 2 in a row. It's like making me feel like seriously, like you know this person. And I feel like they might have had major feelings for you, but you guys couldn't be together for whatever reason. So they never actually told you how they felt. So you might not even know that this was an option with this person because it was just like the wrong timing, So let's see what else. Oh, this one just fell out, honestly. We better read it. I apologize for every time I made you feel unimportant. You're my everything, and I want you to feel that every day. So maybe for a few of you, this is something that kind of we danced with, to where there was a little bit of a connection happening. So let's get some tarot cards out. Let's figure out how we can bring this person back into our life. And then at the very end of the video, don't forget, I'm gonna tell you how to manifest. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to do to bring this person into our life? Okay, because this sounds great. There we go, cards are coming out. Let's see what they say. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? I just heard we have to deal with some things in our past. So it makes me feel like, obviously we can't go back in time. So why would Spirit say we need to deal with things from our past? It makes me feel like something happened in the past and we haven't actually processed it or dealt with it. It's been like the elephant in the room that we've been ignoring, and you're still carrying it, like even to this day. And Spirit's saying it's time to deal with that thing that happened in the past, but you don't have to carry that anymore. Energetically, you're carrying that with you, and it's not good. You cannot attract your soulmate with that energy staying in you, okay? So we have to deal with that thing from the past. And then look what came out here, Justice. But this is giving me Libra vibes, like majorly. This is the card for Libra. Libra, your soulmate could be a Libra, or they could be coming in Libra season, which is the end of September into the beginning of October, okay? This is making me feel like once you can clear your energy and just be the true version of yourself, you don't actually have to do anything to make this come, because they're going to reach out to you first. Because look what's right here. It's the King of Swords. They're taking the action. They're the ones that are going to reach out to you. They're going to reach out to you in some way. They're going to make the first move. It's going to look different for all of you. For some of you, this will be on social media. For some of you, you're going to run into them and they're going to talk to you. Because like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys have met this person before. So I feel like if they run into you in person, it won't be that hard to talk to you, because they'll be like, hey, I remember you. Like you've met them before. Now, I feel like this is beautiful. Like when you guys come together, it's just going to be this beautiful exchanging of energy, to where we set up. This is the kind of love where it's like you guys just sit, crisscross applesauce, and you guys could just talk about your feelings all night long. And oops, the sun's coming up. And you completely lose track of time. That's the kind of energy here. I'm seeing the Six of Cups. And this, I'm seeing Temperance with it. It just makes me feel like this is going to be such a spiritual connection. Like this energy, like you two, super spiritual people. And because of that, your vibration together is just going to rise. And both of you guys, you might really kind of like open up psychically. So be prepared for that. You might like read each other's thoughts, and like when you're together, you both might predict like this is going to happen, and then it happens. It's just like you guys are a powerhouse together. Then we have the Fool, which honestly, this makes me feel like, you know, they're going to be giving you your light back in some way. I feel like there's something that's happened in your life to where you've been doing really good, you've been doing the best, but there's like this little light that's missing, and it's, you know, they're going to turn it back on for you. And it's something that you didn't even realize was turned off until it gets turned on. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, how have I been going on and on and on my day without having this light on? And when it gets turned on, you just wait to see what happens. You're going to be manifesting amazing things. Like this energy, I feel I can't even translate it because it's so strong. So this is what's coming for you, okay? So let me know if it resonates. And if you want your own reading, you can email me. If you like these decks that I use, this is my own tarot deck and my own love confession deck. I'll put it right here in the TikTok shop. If you're not on TikTok, email me and I'll tell you how you can buy them. And I'll put that up for you guys. But you guys, oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you how to manifest your love. Okay, so on the night of Valentine's Day. But if you missed it, that's okay. This still found you in divine timing. It will still work. But if you're seeing it before February 14th, it's the best time to do it. On the night of February 14th, when that Venus is like super bright, get out a piece of paper and write down everything you would want your soulmate to be like. Every single quality that they would have. Down to be as detailed as possible. Even like their job, their parents, their friends, like everything. And then put it under your pillow and sleep on it. And then you watch it be brought into your life. That exact replica of what you wrote down. That's why I got to be specific, because it's putting it in order to the universe. Okay?